Hey guys, what's up? It's Jade here. Today we are going to be reacting to 1940s educational videos. Now, I discovered these sometime last year, and I thought recently, like, hey, why don't I do a reaction video on this? Because there are some interesting things they said back then, in these coronet 1940s educational videos. Things that are definitely a lot different from the standards of today, especially. And I don't know, I thought it would be fun to go over and see how the boomers were taught to behave properly, like how to play fair and stuff like that. Keep in mind, these videos were made like right after World War II or like right around World War II. So yeah, these videos are, first of all, they're not in the best quality. They're going to be in black and white. Keep that in mind. Second of all, yeah, keep in mind, culture was a lot different back then. It's not the same as it is today. And there's different like expectations and values placed on people. Because keep in mind, these are almost 80 years old. These are 80 years old. A lot of these, and they're close to being 100 years old at this point. Just give it about 15 more years. uh, or a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to kind of go over these with you guys, give my opinions, and of course, comment your opinions down in the comments. I would love to know what you guys think about these videos. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, keep in mind, I've kind of already watched some of these, so I kind of already know what happens in a few of them, but it's also been like a minute, so. And this is what I mean right here. Like this is the type of stuff they would show in schools, like anti-fascist stuff. So, anyways, we're gonna go with: Are you popular? Are you popular? I hope so. But maybe it's not always good to be popular. Maybe there's bad things. We're gonna learn about what it means to be popular today. And also, we could go with some of the 1950 ones. It's around the same time period, but yeah, I don't know. All right. Are you popular? With research from the University of Oklahoma.
Popularity. What is it made of? How does a person get to be popular with lots of people and have a few close friends, too? Let's watch and see what makes people like one person and not another.
Hey, Jerry, there's that new girl in our math class.
Oh, yes. Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid.
Why?
The freaking the way they used to talk back then. She's a swell kid. Yeah, she's a swell kid. Oh, it's amazing how they used to talk back then.
You know her?
Not very well. I wish I did. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like.
Well, she always looks nice to start with.
Yeah, especially when you compare her with some of the weird characters in this place.
Yoo-hoo!
Ginny thinks that she has the key to popularity, parking in cars with the boys at night.
Oh, so she's a WH asterisk RE. Got it.
When Jerry brags
She's a horse.
about taking Ginny out, he learns that she dates all the boys.
She's a horse. She's a horse. This is why you guys should not be a horse. Listen to this.
He feels less important. What about Ginny? Does that make her really popular? Do the boys and girls like her? Is she welcome to join this group?
I hope not.
Betty, Ellie, you can rest your tray here, Ginny, for a minute. Thanks. Say, Wally, how's the play coming along?
Oh, okay, Jenny.
Here, Jenny.
No,
Thanks,
girls
Jerry.
who park in cars are not really popular. Not even with the boys they park with.
Rightfully so.
Meet at school or elsewhere.
Rightfully so.
Nothing like being Miss Popularity.
Yeah.
Meow?
Yeah.
Meow.
Okay, Ellie. Now there's a girl that'd really get my vote.
Let's ask her over, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Ellie.
Why not?
Now, why do they invite Carolyn to join their group? when Ginny wasn't welcome.
Yeah,
Because they liked the way she
why take the girl who isn't a horse and exclude the one that is a horse? You get what I mean?
looks and dresses. Because she seems as
It's
interested in girls
obvious, bro. It's obvious.
as in boys. Because they've heard no scandal about her.
Ooh.
Don't you, Carolyn?
Is that guy balding? Wait, go back. Is he balding in the back? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Alright,
You know everybody, don't you,
right
Carolyn?
there. Is that a bald spot? I can't tell if that's a bald spot or not.
Carolyn Amy. Betty's leading our class playing. Oh, yes. I looked in on school yesterday. We're all in on it one way or another. I'm on the costume committee.
And Jerry and I are stagehands.
Two among a dozen or so.
How about you, Wally? Where do you fit in all this?
Oh, I'm a one-man team that does a job with no glory attached. I gather the props together, and boy, what a headache.
You sound like you need a helper. Could I lend a hand?
Would you? I mean, would you really?
Sure, I'd like it. I don't know anything about props, but I could learn. Well, I need some help too, Carolyn.
Hey, lay off. I saw her first.
Bruh, share. If she's just helping, that's fine. If she's just helping, if it's a relationship, that's a lot different. But if she's just helping, yeah.
Say, we ought to get together and talk over those props a little. Could you meet me backstage at 3:15?
Oh, that'd be fine, Wally. See you at rehearsal.
I think maybe I'll take Carolyn to the dance Saturday night.
Well, better go ahead and ask her. We could work out a double date.
Saturday's soon enough.
My goodness, they ain't have, they ain't have this type of stuff. They ain't have the phones that we have.
Hello. Oh, hello, Wally.
I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Strand to see a movie Saturday night, and then go over to Teen Town, maybe.
Teen Town.
Or if you'd rather go with the gang on a skating party and weenie roast. We'd have to leave earlier for that, though. But we get home at a decent time.
Oh, the skating sounds like loads of fun.
Wally has used a lot of common sense in putting the invitation this way. It shows he has thought about what Carolyn might like, and he has implied his price range, so she will have some idea of what he can afford when she makes her choice.
Alright guys, so keep that in mind. If you're ever asking a girl out on a date, just make sure you keep her feelings in mind. No, actually, make sure you do that.
Carolyn likes it better this way, too. It's doing the girl no favor to leave it entirely up to her. It puts her on a spot.
Yeah, for some of us, I mean, some women will like to sometimes put forth like more effort when it comes to planning dates. But when we want the guy to do it, it puts stress on us to try to think about like everything we have to do.
All right, Wally. On Saturday at 5 then. Bye.
Well, that phone call didn't go on for hours. A pretty sensible attitude toward telephone conversations.
Well, wasn't it back then you had to pay like at least a few dollars an hour to use the phone? I know you had to pay back on a landline. I'm pretty sure you still have to pay for longevity of phone calls on an actual phone if you have a phone service. Now I don't know. I don't pay my phone service yet, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Carolyn keeps a date calendar. Not a bad idea.
You mean a planner?
The embarrassment of forgetting a date, or of being ready an hour too late. That's a good note to write yourself any night, but especially when you're getting ready for a date.
There. You too can do a manicure, Ellie. I might even know what to wear it with tonight if I only knew if Bill dug up transportation to the dance. You sure he knew to phone you here at my house? I told him 3 times. I'll have to be getting home to dinner pretty soon. Take my advice. Think twice before you start going steady. Don't you ever go out with anyone else at all? Nope. Well, don't you ever want to? On nights like this I do. I never know what he's planned. He just says, well, you decide, Ellie.
I should think you'd run out of ideas.
Well, I'm getting to that point.
She is right though, especially to stick with one guy and keep it like that, you know? I mean, geez, that's how I ended up with my husband. I decided to take things with him and yeah, look where we are, married.
Hello? Oh, hello, Jerry. Oh, the props are coming along all right.
That's good. Hey, Carolyn, how about a date?
Well, I don't know, Jerry. When did you have in mind?
Well, what are you doing tonight?
I'm awfully sorry, but I have a date for tonight, Jerry. Tomorrow? No, I'm sorry. Well, call me early next week, Jerry.
Okay, Carolyn. Thanks a lot just the same. Goodbye.
Womp womp.
Can you imagine that, Ellie? He wanted a date for tonight.
Sounds like you're...
That's way too late to be planning a date. At least plan a day ahead, in my opinion. But planning at the last minute, that's stressful. That messes with everyone's plan. Last minute dates, no.
asking her so late went over like a lead balloon, Mother.
Maybe so.
Unless you're married. If you're married, it's fine because you two know because it's easier to like, you know, work out things with each other because you live together. Well, depending if you live together or not. But when you guys live away from each other, that's hard to plan out. You can't just do that at the last minute. That puts, especially as a high school student like these people are, a secondary school student.
Well, let's see what else we can do about tonight.
No, it isn't too promising for Jerry. But after all, it's no compliment to any girl to call her so late she thinks she's a very last resort. And sometimes a girl likes a chance to get ready for a date.
Exactly. Whenever my husband and I go out on dates, I'm always trying to get ready. I put the makeup on, I put the perfume on, I make sure my hair looks good.
Hello, Wally. Come on in.
Hello yourself. Gee, look at you all ready and right on time, too. That's a good deal.
Thanks. Mother, are you busy? I'd like you to meet my father. Dad, this is Wally Johnson.
Well, hello, Ollie.
How do you do, Mr. Ames?
Here I am, darling. And I suppose this is Wally.
That's right, Mrs. Ames. How do you do?
Well, it's nice meeting you. Oh, excuse me a second. I forgot.
Always address parents by their last name and say Mr. and Mrs. It makes you look like a good kid.
My scarf.
Something.
I'll be right back.
It makes you seem respectful.
Don't let me interrupt your eating, Mr. Ames.
Thanks, Wally. I was just looking into the world of events before we go to dinner.
I tricked him into taking me out tonight. I understand you're having a little trouble with the props for the play.
Oh, not too many now. Much as I hate to admit it, though, Carolyn has hunted down a lot of things that we couldn't find anyplace.
Here I am, all set. Oh, Carolyn, I made some brownies today. Maybe you and Wally would like some when you get back. There's some milk in the icebox, too, isn't there? How does that sound?
Are these brownies okay to eat, or are these edible brownies? And what I mean by edible brownies is you sneaked a little bit of that good in it.
Gee, that sounds good. We'll take that one, Mrs. Ames. Thanks.
Carolyn and her mother have found one way a girl can repay a boy for entertaining her. A bite to eat at her house will save him money. Perhaps they'll bring another couple home with them. That would be fun.
Wait, what?
Couple home. A bite to eat at her house will save him money. Perhaps they'll bring another couple home with them. That would be fun.
So it's gonna become a double date at the house with the parents even okay with this?
Folks know when we'll be home?
We'll be home before 11, Mother.
Wally and Carolyn are saved the embarrassment of the argument about coming in at night. That was settled before Wally arrived. The hour was decided after considering such things as where Carolyn and Wally are going on their date, whether tomorrow is a school day, and how many dates she is.
Oh, you're going ice skating.
Your key, dear?
The family knows Carolyn will stick to her word.
All right. Have fun, you two.
Be home by curfew.
I'll take good care of her, Mrs. Ames. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wally felt at ease with Carolyn's parents and
Have a
would be
good day.
eager to return to her home. They liked him, too.
Aw, that's
He was proud
cute.
to be with Carolyn because she looks well, is friendly with everyone,
What do you mean she looks well? Like she's dressed well? Or I don't know.
is considerate of their feelings. She likes him for these same reasons, and also because he is fun to be with.
That's
Both parents and personality all help boys and girls to be popular.
alright guys, so message of his video, don't go hanging around with other guys and girls. Make sure you focus on one specific person. Don't be a horse. Alright, so now we are going to be reacting to exercise and health. How to basically keep good health and good exercise. Let's get started. Yeah, that's definitely not good for health when you play the music that loud. Oh my goodness, look at how they used to dress back then.
Let's drop.
Yeah, so this was actually popular back in the 1940s. So we used to associate a lot of those types of shorts with women these days, but that's what men used to wear back in the 1940s.
There. That's real balance and poise. The teamwork we're watching.
Dang, look at them go.
Many ways to build balance and poise, along with skill, strength, and general physical fitness. And there are other things to be gained from this sort of activity. And to find out what they are, let's meet some of the members of this group.
What is this, the circus? The circus acrobats or something like that?
This is Ernie Allen. Note the well-developed body. No surplus of soft fat. Here's Hal Thompson. Notice his alertness, his bright interest. And meet Jean Taylor. She's a living example of poise and confidence.
She's swell. That's what the other guy said. Well, she's a swell kid, you know.
Anyone in the acrobatics club could tell us a story of how much he has gained from it. But we'll concentrate on these three. Ernie, and Jean, and Hal.
Ernie, Jean, and Hal.
Ernie. A year or so ago, Ernie
Is his brother named Bert? Is his older brother named Bert, and he's the younger brother?
was in a rundown condition. He always seemed to have a cold or sore throat. Any sickness that was going the rounds was bound to get Ernie.
Jeez.
Sometimes there were more serious illnesses. Finally, as Ernie was recovering from this one, the doctor suggested a 3-point program for health. Sleep, regular rest, right eating, a sound, balanced diet, and exercise when Ernie felt stronger.
Right.
Ernie's instructor gave him the cues.
It is true.
Don't overtire. And while Ernie built himself up for the time when he could actually play basketball, he was learning the skills of the game. As time passed and Ernie grew stronger, he increased his daily quota of activity. And it's important that it be regular.
I will say this though about sleep real quick. Although yes, sleep is important, quality of sleep matters too. So it's not just how much sleep you get, but the type of quality of sleep you get. If you're getting non-REM sleep, which unfortunately I get a lot of non-REM sleep, you wake up feeling all groggy for the rest of the day. When you get REM sleep, so like rapid eye movement sleep, which is where you can remember your dreams and stuff like that, That's usually great quality sleep, and it means that you wake up and you feel great.
And Ernie tried some
So quality
exercises to
matters
supplement his
too.
sports program. Here's one to build up those abdominal muscles. It wasn't long before Ernie began to feel the benefits of his regular exercise. A little exercise every day. Here's a trunk stretching exercise to strengthen the nut muscle.
Oh!
See how the hips act as a pivot. Ernie still has a cold now and then, but now that he's stronger, he can shake off illnesses more readily. Ernie found that he could build good health and enjoy it. And certainly everyone here has sound health. Exercise builds good health. What about Jean Taylor? What's her story? We've remarked on
The
Jean's
backstory of Jean Taylor.
poise and self-confidence, but not so long ago, Jean felt lethargic and awkward. And feeling awkward, well, let's see what happens. Yes, Jean was pretty shy. Jean wondered if she could do something to make friends easier.
Reminds me of myself.
A couple of days later, she was still wondering. And then she saw one way other people make friends. That's right, engage in sports.
See, I wish that was something that happened more in our generation. If more people were just like outside playing sports that you could join in, like it would be so much easier to make friends. And the problem is like the only people you really see out there playing sports these days are like Gen Alpha kids or people who are older than you. There's not really a lot of Gen Z kids out there playing anymore, unless they're like on a college campus. But even then, it's either like one whole gender. It's not like two genders playing, and you're the opposite gender of them. So yeah, it's a little difficult, and our generation is so scared of rejection too. But these girls are playing badminton. Like, dang, get me in. I'll double up with somebody on there. I love badminton.
But no, Jean wouldn't dare. She'd be so clumsy and awkward. But the point is, of course, that you have to learn how to play.
Someone invited me to play volleyball once on the college campus when I was walking by, and I made a friend that day. So actually, no, I made two friends that day. So, and I sucked, by the way. Like I could barely get it over the net, but it was fun, and I made two friends out of it. So,
Jean thought she might try it. Maybe once she learned the skills of the game, she would gain poise and self-confidence.
and it would also lead me to make friends later on too.
So Jean finally took the big first step and got started with some physical activity. Besides badminton, Jean used simple exercises to build control of her muscles for better posture. Here's a good exercise to develop poise and balance. It's called a tour jeté. Over a period of days, try to increase the number of times you can do this before getting tired.
How did you do that?
Jean's exercises.
Hold on, I want to try that. So, or is it like a or something? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Improved her badminton and her poise.
You need to use a lot more like leg type of exercises to improve in badminton. I know this because I played on a badminton club for 2 years and I improved for doing a lot of exercise. You want to also work on your arm muscles too, even though your legs and your is like your most important muscle when it comes to the game. You want to improve. I would recommend improving upper arm strength too, because you have to use your wrist a lot to hit,
She had started out
and
well,
many people will spike hard on you. So
to meet a few people, to make friends. So when Hal invited her to join the acrobatics club, don't think Jean wasn't pleased. Yes, Jean made social contacts and friends. That's another way exercise has helped. Jean's a happier girl, as well as a healthier one. Now, what got Hal started with the acrobatics club? He has plenty of social contacts, and he has enjoyed fairly good health. So what was his need for physical activity?
It's his backstory time.
Though Hal was all work and no play.
Yep, that's also how I was. That is how I was a good majority of my school years.
Took his studies seriously, which is all right, except that he didn't give himself time for anything else.
Yep. Sounds exactly like me.
Study.
Sounds exactly like me throughout college.
And then, after school, a job, filing papers.
I didn't do that.
And that work is no more active than studying. So it's not surprising that Hal began to make mistakes. He had a steady diet of thinking, and he had no release for nervous energy. He became tense and irritable. He needed some other activity as an outlet for his emotions. Some activity more strenuous than shutting file drawers and holding books.
It's time to
Hal had to
balance.
for himself that he needed physical activity. Then one day he found this passage. Physical activity can provide excellent release for nervous tensions. Exercise increases the rates of respiration and circulation and serves as a stimulus as well as a release for nervous tension. The pleasing tiredness that follows exercise promotes complete relaxation.
That is true.
To Hal, that meant just one thing. He determined to have a program of exercise.
Oh, so did he just...
So, after talking it over with his physical education instructor, he learned a few exercises that led him to an interest in tumbling.
So did he start the acrobatics?
To stretch the muscle fibers and tendons at the back of your knees.
Okay. Real quick. I think that's what he starts off with. It's so easy, man. That's not challenging. Give me a challenge.
Go easy at first, until you feel the stiffness leaving. Hal usually spends some time chinning to strengthen the muscles.
Okay, I can't do that.
Shoulders and back. By taking time for some exercise every day, Hal finds an outlet for his nervous tension and does even better work at his studies and on the job. What of the others of this group? Why are they here? Probably their reasons are similar to Ernie's and Jean's and Hal's reasons. Perhaps they want exercise to increase their strength and endurance and to improve their balance and flexibility. Perhaps they want to establish outlets for their emotional tensions. Perhaps they want to gain poise and self-confidence and meet new friends.
I wish I could do that.
Of course, tumbling is only one of the many ways to obtain exercise.
I get so scared about like breaking my neck when I do that type of stuff.
Athletic sports involve team play and team competition, and so are especially good ways of building health and releasing emotional tension.
Oh, they're playing softball.
Activities bring large groups
Football.
of muscles into action and train groups of muscles to work together. And milder, less vigorous sports.
I want to do that. Archery? That looks fun.
Will have the advantage of outdoor activity. And although not everyone can take part in team athletics, almost anyone can find some source of exercise with little or no equipment.
Swimming.
Talk it over with your physical education instructor or your doctor. It's up to you to see that your body gets the activity it needs for better physical and mental health.
So what did we learn here today? Well, we learned that exercising is good for your health, your physical health, and your mental health, along with your metabolism and your physical health. I will say that is a very true message. And yes, you can do it with little to no equipment. You could always do body weight exercises like push-ups, curl-ups, stretching. Always stretch though before you exercise, because you're gonna get injured if you don't. It's always good to stretch. And yeah, I mean, one of the things I tried doing recently, but I've been getting bruised while doing it, is I've been trying to learn how to ride a bicycle, and I've been getting it down, and it's fun. I enjoy it a lot. I come back in like in a good mood because I'm like, oh yeah, like that was really fun. Even walking is just fun, to be honest. Like walking for 30 minutes or an hour. Problem is, though, is heat sucks, but yeah, that is true. Just figure out a way to get exercise. It contributes greatly. Alright, so now we are going to learn how to play fair. I've actually seen this one quite a lot, but I still want to watch it for you guys. And yeah, let's get into it. They're going to be asking questions. Just keep in mind for what my answers are going to be. It's funny.
This is a story about a chemistry that Herb bought for himself.
Herb, like the name of a like a plant, like a plant.
Brother Billy. Let's all watch Billy and Herb and the chemistry set, and perhaps we'll learn some things about fair play. As you see this story, we want you to think about questions. Questions such as, what is fair play?
It means you steal the ball from another kid and you dribble it around, and he's like, "Hey, can I have it back?" You say, "No, get out of here, scram!"
Perhaps when the story is over, you'll want to talk about the... Now let's see what Herb's doing. He starts with two clear legs. Ah! It would be fun to do experiments like that, but Herb isn't going to let Billy try.
Mm-mm.
Billy wants his dad to make Herb let him do it.
Make him do it, Daddy! Make him do it! He's not being fair! He's not being fair! Make him do it! No!
He says Herb's not fair. And Dad thinks perhaps he'd better explain to Billy.
You see, son, fair play is when you take turns playing. I know Herb isn't playing fair, but it's also his chemistry set, so you should respect his property.
Herb shares most of his things with Billy, but maybe it is fair for Herb to keep his own chemistry set and not let Billy play with it.
That sounds like you're contradicting yourself, because you're not sharing.
Billy is rather young, and he doesn't know how to use the chemistry things safely.
He's gonna create a nuclear bomb, basically, if we let him have access to this chemistry set.
He might break something or hurt himself.
He's gonna make a chemical reaction, right? And there's gonna be a huge explosion in his room. And he's gonna radiate his entire neighborhood with nuclear gases. His entire family's gonna have it. His entire school's gonna have it. The whole neighborhood, town, county is gonna have it. And yeah, good job, Herb. I mean, good job, Billy. No, that's not what actually happens.
And Herb earns the set for himself, so he has a right to it.
Man, I really want to play with it.
What about it? To play fair, should Herb share the chemistry set?
Yes. He should.
Well, Herb didn't share the set.
Yeah, because he doesn't like to play fair. He's rude. He's narcissistic. He's selfish. That's the word. He's selfish.
Used it alone all evening. On Saturday morning, the boys usually help by doing the dishes, but what's
Mike.
the tug of war?
It seems they bought to dry it because neither wants to wash. Well, whose turn is it to wash the dishes? Herb's turn. Billy's turn.
Herb's turn. Billy's turn.
Fair, but here's another question to think about. How can Herb and Billy decide whose turn it is?
They'll fight to the death. Put him in the put him in the Coliseum, and have them have like swords and stuff and shields, and have them battle it out on horses, like jousting, and that's how you decide whose turn it is.
Mother thinks it's fair to make a rule and follow it. She'll mark the turns on the calendar. Herb is older, so he will wash today while Billy dries. And next time, it will be Billy's turn to wash the dishes. So Herb and Billy can play fair by taking turns and by obeying the rules. That's one way to play fair. Oh, Herb's cut his hand.
Oh,
Must have been on a sharp knife in the sink.
wait, why would you leave it in the sink with bubbles like that? Okay, so I used to wash dishes at Burger King when I was a minor, and it was always advised to never leave sharp objects in the sink because that's how you cut yourself. And of course, I couldn't risk someone like me cutting myself on accident because I was a minor. They want issues with that, right? Yeah, never leave. What I would do is scrub that first. If it's been used on meat, that is. Scrub that first. Use the sink faucet. Don't fill it up immediately with soap and bubbles. Just use this regular sponge. Scrub all the sharp stuff. Use the water to get it all off. And then put it to the side to dry, if that's how you're going to do it. Always do those first.
Mother will have to clean the cut. And Billy has an idea. How about a bandage to keep the dirt out of the cut? Another way to play fair is to be helpful. Well, Billy has the bandages from the bathroom now, and... Herb's chemistry set.
Uh-oh.
Herb said not to touch it.
Don't do it!
Oh, he's downstairs. He'll never find out. What do you think? Should Billy use Herb's chemistry set?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. Do it, Billy. Do it.
Remember your answer to that question.
Oh, so I can get called out later. Got it.
Now, let's see how Billy makes out. My, those things look strange to Billy. Well, try this one. There. There. Now.
Ooh.
No, Billy isn't hurt.
It's over for you, buddy. It's over for you, Billy. You just done messed up, it's over, buddy.
Just stained with harmless chemical ink. But Herb's chemistry said, ooh, Herb's waiting for the bandages.
You're cooked. You're cooked, kid.
Herb's hand. But what about Billy's stained hand? Well, a little bandage like this will keep dirt out of Herb's cut. Herb's all right now. But Billy offers to wash and dry the dishes. To do both. Herb thinks he could help. But don't you suppose Billy sort of wants to do something for Herb to make up for the chemistry accident?
It's gonna take a lot more than those dishes, Billy.
Says all right. It's a good chance to work with the chemistry set.
Don't use it! Don't use it!
Uh-oh. Herb will find out about the broken test tube. But Mother thinks the cut heals a bit, and she goes back to finish her work.
Look at those old school radios.
that it's time for Billy's favorite program, and he offers to get the station for Billy.
So they didn't have TV. Well, they did have TV back in those days, but it wasn't as common. So that's why they're listening to the radio as their source of entertainment.
After all, Herb wants to play fair.
With lots of fresh milk and fruit so you'll grow big and strong. And now, back to the adventures of Mary and Eddie. When we last saw our young friends, the captain had just landed their rocket plane.
But Billy isn't really listening to the radio, is he?
No, he's sad.
To think about.
He messed up. It's over.
Fair with Billy, and Billy ought to play fair too. He ought to tell Herb about the chemistry set.
Don't kill me, but I killed your test tube.
That won't be easy. Besides, maybe Billy ought to buy a new test tube for Herb. But Billy has only a little money saved. He'd been planning to buy some marbles, and if he buys the test tube for Herb, he won't have enough left to buy his marbles. What
It's
should Billy do?
not worth it, Billy.
To play fair, should Billy buy the marbles or the test tube?
Marbles, marbles. Say it with me. Marbles, marbles.
Well, Billy decides he will play fair.
You're dumb, Billy. Absolutely stupid. I'm joking.
And after he tells Herb, Billy will go up and clean up the mess he's left in Herb's room.
He's gonna kill you, Billy. That's a nod of, I'm gonna kill you later.
He buys a new test tube. And there's Herb's chemistry set, just as good as new. Herb is pleased that Billy played fair. Of course, Billy will have to wait for his new marbles, but he feels better this way. And do you know what Herb decides? He's going to let Billy use the chemistry set some of the time.
Wow! Wow!
And he'll teach Billy how to do it safely. That is, if Father and Mother agree.
Mother, Father, will you let Billy play with the chemistry set with me?
Why, of course. They're glad that Herb and Billy have learned to play fair. Herb and Billy are glad, too. And what have we learned about fair play? To play fair, when should we share things?
Never.
How do we decide whose turn it is?
You fight to the death.
Should we respect the property of other people?
Absolutely not.
What should we do to make up for our mistakes?
Run away from the country and immigrate.
What is fair play?
It means never sharing things, and it means being completely rude to other people. No, I'm joking, but yeah, that's how you play fair. If any of you need to learn how to play fair, this video I guess kind of sums that up for you. Alright, this is the last one we're gonna do. It's called Family Life. It's 9 minutes long, but of course when I start speaking it's gonna take longer, so. I've actually never watched this, I don't think, so.
Look, there go the Millers again. Off for another day at Crystal Lake.
We're always having good times together.
Wish my family were like that. We never do anything. Never have the time.
Neither do we.
You know, so many people are asking how the Millers manage to have so much fun as a family.
What's the answer? Is it money?
Or is it magic?
Neither. It's something they worked out together when they woke up to the fact that they wanted their family life to be fun.
Who doesn't?
But how did they work it out?
They was into, oh wait, no, they didn't have the Beatles back then, never mind.
Understand? Let's go back several months. Eavesdrop on the Millers one Friday evening before they got wise to themselves.
Mother, you promised to have dinner ready at 6 o'clock. I'm sorry.
You suck!
Sorry, Catherine. I just didn't finish my other work in time. Oh, well. Dad's not home yet anyway. Nobody seems to care that I have a date at 7 o'clock.
Wow, well, aren't you entitled?
You can still make it, dear. I'll do the dishes alone. But you and Dad are going to the movies. I'm too tired. I did all the washing today, and I cleaned your room, too. It really needs...
So she's entitled. Got it.
I meant to come home and clean it, Mother. But after school, there was meeting.
I can't wear these slacks tonight. You said you'd press them.
Oh my gosh, why is all the work here being pushed on the mother?
Harold, but I just didn't. Why don't you press them yourself?
I mean, I was doing my own laundry at 9 years old.
Hey, where's my racket?
In my closet. I broke it.
9 or 10 years old.
I meant to tell you.
You broke it? And meet with an important match tomorrow. Why didn't you get it fixed?
Where would I get the money?
Money? Mother, I need a couple of dollars to take Mary out tonight.
I haven't any money, Harold. But you might have when he comes home.
Fine thing. Dinner late, tennis racket broken, no money for date, and no pants to wear. If this thing were a business, we'd go bankrupt, but fast.
Dang. Look at the poor mother, man. Such entitled brats.
That night, Mrs. Miller was thinking about what Harold said.
If this family were a business, in a way, we are a business.
Wait, what?
We have money to handle, just as a business has. Yet we never make it last from one payday to the next. But that's not all we can't seem to manage. Isn't there a better way to manage ourselves? Wouldn't we all be happier if we worked out a little system for living together in harmony?
Yeah, because clearly this seems dysfunctional.
I call this first meeting of the Miller family to propose that we try to establish a definite program for managing our home so that we'll all get more out of it. More fun, more leisure, and more harmony.
I'm certainly in favor of those things. Harmony, leisure, fun.
Who isn't?
But how can we manage them? We'll have to work out the full answer together. But for a start, I've made a list of points that will guide us. 1, schedule. 2, responsibilities. 3, privileges. And 4, finances.
Sounds impressive.
What do they mean?
How do they work?
Well, remember last Friday evening? It was nothing special. We've had plenty of differences just like it. I caused a good part of the trouble by not having dinner on time. We need to make a definite schedule and stick to it so we can all make plans.
You know what's better to do? Meal prepping. Meal prepping is a great way to do stuff like that. My husband and I, we meal prep so we have food ready the entire week for us.
Accordingly.
I can be more careful about coming home in time for dinner or phoning when I'm going to be late.
Yes, but then I didn't have dinner ready, so I... Because you took time to clean my room. That's something I should have done. Well, that's my second point. Privileges.
Well, responsibility...
I'm gonna be honest. My parents didn't clean my room after I turned probably about 12 or something, or 13. If my room was a mess, it was my fault basically. Now they would help me if I needed dire absolute help, but they didn't do it for me is what I'm saying. I did it myself. Unless they were redoing my room or they're helping me move in to somewhere, or I told them, hey, I need help cleaning my room, then that was the only time. But they never specifically did it for me.
And privileges always go together. If we accept responsibilities, then we acquire certain privileges.
Such as?
Well, such as... I can think of one. Privilege of having your private rights respected. Such as having someone ask your permission when she wants to borrow your tennis racket.
That's a general idea. Now,
That's what you should have done.
my fourth point is finance.
Yes, where are we going to get more money?
We don't.
You mean a budget?
Well, if we were a business, wouldn't we have a plan for spending our money?
That does it.
Well, I'd like
Oh, we don't make $100K a year.
to suggest that we adjourn for now and all give this some serious thought, and then get together for another meeting next Monday after dinner to discuss a plan for spending and all these other matters.
Good idea. I'd like to have these family meetings every week.
After we've worked this out, later on we can check up on how we're doing.
You know what? When he says, I can't wait to have these meetings every week, it sounds like he can't wait to, like, pass on the family and criticize them every week.
Well, it looks as though I really started something.
Say, Mom, you're swell.
That's how the Millers came to manage their home, so it would be more fun.
Does it really work?
These guides to home management, can my family use them?
Well, let me give you a few clues. Take the matter of schedule. Here's a breakfast scene at the Millers. Quiet, easy. By following a practical morning schedule, they're all ready in time for school and work. And in the evening, Mother has plenty of pep left to entertain friends. Because by schedule...
Oh, yeah, so that's what they say, the energy back then? They would say pep.
She does each day, she saves herself from doing too much. And when seasonal jobs are scheduled, Harold is glad to help his father. It doesn't happen that he has other important
As he
plans
should.
for the day. Of course, this is also a matter of responsibilities, which are divided up according to individual abilities and interests. Besides doing assigned jobs and caring for his own clothes and belongings, each is responsible for being considerate of the others. For instance, putting things back where others expect to find them. With responsibilities go privileges. Although the strength of the family lies in unity, each member has individual rights. The right to open his own mail, the right of privacy, to work alone, undisturbed by loud noises in the house or by unwanted visitors, and the right to have opinions respected. This privilege...
I got a reminder on my phone about Bible study, and I put it on the wrong day. It's supposed to be tomorrow. Oops.
...protect in their family council meetings. Let's listen now for a few pointers on the fourth guide to home management, finances.
As you know, our financial position has greatly improved during the 6 months we've been planning our spending instead of letting our money slip away from us. However, during the past 2 months, what with Mother's operation and Catherine's dental work, our medical expenses have been very heavy, more than our budget could provide for. So the question is, where is the money going to come from?
Well, we could take our vacation money.
Oh, no.
Oh no, no Bahamas trip.
Big thing we've been saving for.
Well, can't we find the money in some other account?
No, not that much money.
Maybe a little bit here and a little bit there.
Well, I don't know.
Look, that new electric mixer we figured on buying, I can do without that.
No, Mother. You've been wanting that for so long.
Why does he always sound depressed and complaining about stuff?
Nancy, if Mother can do without her mixer, I'll skip my new dress. That is, if Mother will help me make over the one Aunt Grace gave me.
Of course I will, dear.
Well, if that's the way, I guess we can patch up the old seat covers in the car, put off getting new ones until next spring.
Sure thing. And if I can get a little help with my jobs around here, I'll be able to clear time to pick up some extra money working after...
The trick lies not in having the most...
Oh, it just cut like that.
That's how the Millers are using good home management to achieve a happier family life. Now, do you think they're successful?
Looks good to me.
To help make
Yeah, just have the son stop complaining and whining every 5 seconds.
your home a well-managed home.
The son is probably like, oh, I can't help it when something is too hard. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess the moral of this video is, help your family out and, yeah, respect your family. That's all I can think of. Okay guys, so that's all for this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching these with me as much as I enjoyed watching them myself. Yeah, I mean, feel free if you want to use this stuff to help you guys in your everyday life. Feel free to use this stuff, you know, because some of the information is still relevant to today, but not all of it is. So yeah, just make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you're using common sense and make sure that like, you know, just try it out. Try it out, you know, see if it works. Trial and error. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys like this video and I will see you all in the next video.